Ram Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today is Monday. It is 2nd of March. It is Govindha Masa, Falguna Masa, Sukla Paksham, Chaturdasi Tithi. There are one event is today. It is Holika Dahan. It is a little bit of pastime about Shri Prahlad Maharaj. Um, so this is like when with regards to the holy fire, and then where Holika is the sister of Hiranyakashipu, and then she was burnt in the fire. Even though she has got a boon not to get fired by the, not to get burnt by the fire. So she has used that opportunity to burn Prahlad Maharaj, but instead she was burnt in the fire. So there is a, a small pastime of it. So holy fire was lit to signify a pastime of Prahlad Maharaj and his aunt Holika. Hiranyakashipu was very anxious to kill Prahlad Maharaj because of his refusal to accept him as supreme and insistence that Vishnu is supreme. At the time, all the attempts being made were backfiring, like falling from hilltop, crushing by elephant. Then his sister Holika came up with the idea that she has got a boon that she cannot be burned by fire. Therefore, she will with Prahlad on her lap on a pyre, and that should be lit. Prahlad Maharaj will be burnt and she will be saved because of the boon. Hiranyakashipu agreed to the plan and it was executed. The mercy of the Lord was such that Holika was burned and Prahlada was saved. That is why when the pyre is made ready, even today, there is a sugar cane which is kept in the middle and removed immediately on lighting the fire at night. A lot of people will go and do some puja before the fire is lit, called Thandi Holiki Puja. That is to pray to the Lord to save Prahlad Maharaj from the calamity of being burned. So they are putting tilak on the sugar cane if you notice. Okay, so this is a small pastime that Holika Dahan. And also many people they also play with the colors, especially in the Vrindavan and Barsana that is famous. Even they play with the deities as well. Okay, this is a small event, but people they play with so much of joy today. Okay, that is from the event's perspective. So for today, we shall move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Maitreya Muni speaking to Vidura that at the end of the Brahma's day, during the night time, there will be continuously for 100 celestial years, that is equivalent to 36,000 years of the human years. So the fire emanates from the mouths of the Ananta and then it will burn all the three planetary systems. And people of the Maharloka, because of too much of heat, bottom Bhuvar Suvar Loka, those heat will go up to the Maharloka, but people of Maharloka will go further up, Janaloka. Um, and then that fire keeps on burning for 100 celestial years. Later on, next 100 celestial years, so there will be inundation of the oceans will overflow, the fierce winds will be blowing at the time, and big gigantic waves, tsunamis, they were all happening. That inundation, the too much of water, that will go for another 100 celestial years. Okay, likewise, Maitreya Muni is saying that Trilokyam Dahimanayam Sektya Sankarshanaghnina Yastu Voshmana Maharlokad Janam Bhrugyadayo Additaha. Janam Bhrugyadayo Additaha. So people of Maharloka, they will go up towards the Janaloka, and then because of the heat. And then for the inundation, Tavat Tribhuvanam Nadyaha Kalpantai Yedita Sindavaha Plavayanti Utkata Atopa Chandavateriva Urmayaha. Chandavata means the fierce winds. And these ferocious winds will be blowing at that time. And also Urmayaha, gigantic waves as well, tsunami waves. Okay, that happens for next, that inundation happens for next 100 celestial years. That is 36,000 years of human calculation. So after saying that, now all the sages from Maharloka, they have gone to the Janaloka. And then from there, they observe that they offer their prayers to the Supreme Lord, that his Lord is staying on the Ananta in the waters. Okay, so that is, and they offer their prayers. That is what here Maitreya Muni further says after complete inundation, Lord and the Ananta Sesha, and he is lying in that waters in the Yoga Nidra. At that time, people of Janaloka, they offer their prayers. We are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, chapter 11, and verse number 32. Antaha tasmin salila Aste Anantasano Harihi Yoga Nidra Nimilakshaha Suyamano Janalayaihi Antahasa Tasmin Salila. So within that water, Antahasa Tasmin Salila, in that water, Aste Anantasano Harihi, the Lord is lying on the Ananta, and Ananta is in that water. Aste Ananta Asano Harihi, Anantasana, on the seat of Ananta. He is lying in that water. How he is lying? Yoga Nidra Nimilakshaha. Yoga Nidra is mystic sleep. Nimilakshaha, eyes are closed. Not completely, not fully as well. It is the little bit of, slightly it is opened as well. Nimilakshaha. Stuyamano Janalayahi. Stuyamanaha, being glorified by Janalayahi, by the inhabitants of the Janaloka planets. Okay, so Antahasa Tasmin Sarila Asti Anantasano Harihi Yoga Nidra Nimilakshaha Stuyamano Janalayahi. That translation. The Supreme Lord, the personality, lies down in the water on the seat of Ananta with his eyes closed, and the inhabitants of the Janaloka planets offer unto the Lord their glorious prayers with folded hands. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, can I request Gange Mataji to read the purport, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. We should not understand the sleeping condition of the Lord to be the same as our sleep. Here the word yoga nidra is especially mentioned, which indicates that the Lord's sleeping condition is also a manifestation of his internal potency. Whenever the word yoga is used, it should be understood to refer to that which is transcendental. In the transcendental stage, all activities are always present, and they are glorified by prayers of great sects like Bhrigu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so here, Lord's sleep is always yoga nidra. So that is Prabhupada is explaining. It is specifically mentioned that in which indicates that Lord's sleeping condition is also manifestation of his internal potency. It is not like a ordinary, it is at the transcendental stage. Okay, even in the transcendental stage, all activities are always present and they are glorified by the prayers of great sages like Bhrigu. And so there are three stages of material nature. What is the Jagruti, Swapna, Shushuptishu? So, but transcendental stage is beyond all this. In the transcendental state, all activities are on Kaivalyam Iva Muttimat, every activity and variegatedness. Those things are keep going on all eternal pastimes in the Vaikuntha Loka. Okay, so that and the Lord is always in that Yoga Nidra. Here in this material world, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu that we see. And there is one of the prayers of Dhruv Maharaj. Kalpanta Yedakila Jatrena Gruhnan Sete Puman Swadrug Ananta Sakahatatanke Yanna Bisindurha Kanchana Loka Padma Garbe Juman Bhagavate Pranatosmi Tasmai. So he says, Kalpanta Yetad Akilam Jatarena Gruhnan, taking all into his tummy, all the Etad Akilam Jatarena Gruhnan. Gruhnan is withdrawing the manifestation. Jatarena into his belly, within his belly. Sete Puman Swadrug Ananta Sakahatatanke, and Lord lies in that water. Sete Puman Swadrug. Swadrug Ananta Sakaha Tad Anke Ananta with lying with Lord Ananta, and Sakaha he is accompanied Tad Anke in his lap. Yannabi during that time Yannabi Sinduru Hakanchana Loka Padma, in his belly Yannabi Sindhu Ruhakanchana. The lotus flower also comes from the golden lotus flower Ruhakanchana Loka Padma, from within all these planetary systems situated. Loka Padma, Garbe Juman Bhagavate Pranatosmi Tasmai. So likewise, Dhruv Maharaj prays Garbhe Juman. Juman is Lord Brahma in the novel of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. In that lotus flower, Lord Brahma appears. Bhagavate Pranatosmi Tasmai is one of the beautiful shlokams. So here, it doesn't mention that these people of Janaloka are able to see the Lord, but they're offering their prayers here with the folded hands. Okay, so that is again the beautiful prayers of Lord Brahma to Garbhodak Sai Vishnu in the 9th chapter. So here now they are offering their prayers, glorious prayers with folded hands. Okay, this is Anantahata. Anantah sa tasmin sarila aste anantasano harihi yoga nidra nimilakshahastu yamano janalayaihi. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Can I request all the devotees to follow line by line? Shloka. Antah sat tasmin salila
Antah sa tasmin salila
aste anantasano harihi
aste anantasano harihi
yoga nidra nimilakshaha
yoga nidra nimilaksha
tuyamano janalayaihi.
stuyamano janalaihi.
Again. Antah sa tasmin salila
Antah sa tasmin
Tasmin
salila
Salila
aste anantasano harihi
आस्ते
Aste
अनन्तासनो हरिः
योगनिद्रा निमीलाक्षः
योगनिद्रा निमीलाक्षः
योगनिद्रानिमीलाक्षः
स्तूयमानो जनालयैः
स्तूयमानो जनालयैः
Once more. अन्तः स तस्मिन् सलिला
तस्मिन् सलिला
आस्ते अनन्तासनो हरिः
आस्ते
आस्ते
अनन्तासनो
अनन्तासनो
हरिः
हरिः
योगनिद्रा निमीलाक्षः
योगनिद्रानिमीलाक्षः
स्तूयमानो जनालयैः
स्तूयमानो जनालयैः
Okay, very beautiful. Can I request devotees take it and to recite? Garingi Mataji, would you like to go?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji ki. Antaha satasmina salila aste ananta sano harihi yoga nindra nimilachaha tuyamano janaleha. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Saranya Mataji, please. Saranya Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण अन्धः स तस्मिन् शलील आस्ते अनन्दाशनो हरिः योगनिद्रानिमीलाक्षः स्तूयमानो जनालैः
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. And Jai Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. Antah sa tasmin salila astate anantasano hari yoga nidra nimilakshaha stuyamano janalayah. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Meena Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण अन्तः स तस्मिन् सलिल आस्ते आस्ते अनन्त आस्ते अनन्तासनो हरिः योगनिन्द्रानिमीलाक्षः स्तूयमानो जनालयः हरे कृष्ण
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, please.
अन्तः स तस्मिन् सलिल आस्ते अनन्तासनो हरिः योगनिद्रानिमीलाक्षः स्तूयमानो जनालयः
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Devashish Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Antoastamine Sharila Astananostanosharihi Yoganitra Nimila Shaha Shoyonamo Janalaya.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Asha Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Andaha sa tashmin lalida Andaha sa tashmin salila Aste anantasano harihi Yohanitra nimilakshaha Stuyamano janalayahi. Is that right,
Nice.
Prabhu?
Thank you, Mataji. Prabhavati Mataji, please.
She's just listening, Prabhu.
Oh, okay, sure. Thank you, Mataji. Sanchita Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Antah sa tasmin salila aste ananta sano harihi yoga nidra nimilakshaha stuyamano janalayah. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Ram Lala Prabhuji, please.
अन्तः स तस्मिन् सलिला आस्ते Ananta Asana Hori Jogo Nidra Nimilaksha Stamana Janalaye.
Very nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. Do you also read the translation, Prabhuji?
The Supreme Lord, the personality of Godhead, lies down in the water on the seat of Ananta with his eyes closed, and the inhabitant of the Janaloka planets offer unto the Lord their glorious prayer with folded hands. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Antaha sa tasmin sarila aste anantasano harihi yoga nidra nimilakshaha stuyamano janalayehi. Okay. Shall what shall Prabhupada daily letter?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, just little understanding. So Janalok and Topolok and Brahmalok. What is the is there any clear cut any difference or any spiritual development or anything any distinction?
So Janaloka, the most pious living entities, they would be living there. And then Tapoloka, like the four Kumaras, the Siddhas, they are living there. And then Satyaloka Brahma and all the residents of Brahma.
So they are highly elevated actually one to another.
Yes, Janaloka is the all most pious people.
But Topoloka only yogi, like four Kumaras, very special personalities. Is it?
That is, yes, Prabhuji, so that is also Siddhas like that. I think in that
Perfectionist.
go. Yes, Prabhuji, let me just share that one, Prabhuji. So in the Vaikuntha, Goloka and down that picture. Goloka chart. It is describing that Goloka chart. It has got those details there. And so here, Maharloka is abode of the. It's still small. Just so here, Maharloka is abode of Bhrugumuni and Prajapatis are there. And then further up, abode of the Janaloka is abode of Prajapatis. Tapoloka abode of the four Kumaras. And then this is how the planetary things exist. Prajapatis also would exist in the Maharloka. Janaloka, these people will go up towards the Janaloka when there is too much of it. Vushmana.
So their activities one to another is different, or who are become a perfection, they are promoted the next. They are promoting the next level, next planet. Is it like that, or
By their activities? Yes, Prabhuji.
for example, GCSE, A level, graduation, masters, PhD?
Yeah, similarly, yes. And they also execute the devotional services.
So it will be nice to know what are their activities, who are doing that, because we know the Kumara, they are, for example, Tapaloka, they only meditation or what they are doing. Janaloka, in the present text, we read already what they are doing, the inhabitant and connection with the Lord. So it will be like little activities. It will be nice to understand this one to another. What is the difference?
So I think for the Janaloka, but Maharloka, it describes for until Swargaloka, where Indra, who rules that Amaravati or Swarloka, it is filled with all the demigods and celestial beings. And next one is the Bhorloka, is atmosphere realm inhabited by Siddhas and celestial beings. And Bholoka is the earth and mortal plane for the humans and other species. Going from Maharloka, residents of the exalted sages and enlightened beings. Exalted sages, they're always again performing their routine when we go to the ashramas of the sages. They carry on their activities. In the similar way, that would also happen in the Maharloka, residents of exalted sages and enlightened beings. And further is the Janaloka is home to great sages and saintly beings. It is also similar, but we do not know the activities, Prabhuji. So just mainly they are all engaging in the austerities and penances, worship of the Lord. Tapoloka, it looks like they perform intense penances for Kumaras and also Naranarayana Rishis. So I think such kind of, and Siddhas as well, and Kapila Bhagavan. Possibly this is what we can take some of the exalted personalities. Yeah, yes, Prabhuji. So it is better to have the activities. We'll find from Srimad Bhagavatam later on, Prabhuji, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, just a little question. Number 6, Bhuvarloka is a ghostly spirits. Normally, is a higher planet compared to earthly planet. Is a why is it only ghostly spirits?
These ghosts as well, they are a bit higher, supernatural to the human beings. Ghosts and demons, yakshas, rakshasas, they are living in the Bhurloka. They are the region of the clouds, that area.
Uh, Normally, we consider as a ghost body. They have no subtle body, and for example, who suicide or other activities they are doing, they can get as a ghost body, not in the material body. So is a Bhurloka is a little bit higher than earthly planet.
Yes,
So, but they got higher facilities, ghost body.
yes, Prabhuji. Facilities in the sense, in their own way. Yeah, but that one is also given in the first or second chapter of the second canto there. Sukadeva Goswami describes about the cosmic manifestation. I think not in the first chapter, maybe second chapter it seems. I thought I no, probably I couldn't get them.
Uh, yeah,
But
okay.
I'll
Because sorry to mention, because ghost body is actually the suffering body, is it not?
if they have got desires, then it is a suffering. So still they have got desires like hunger, thirst, and they will also go through all those things. Let me just go into this one.
Because we heard the ghost, they consume the human body.
Yes, Prabhuji, they will haunt the humans to fulfill their desires. Again, This is Nakshatra, 7 stars, Mercury. It is giving this Maharloka, and their inhabitants. Belaswarga, the subterranean planets. Naraka, hellish planets. Okay, so here the sun is situated in the middle of the universe in the area between Bhurloka and Bhurloka, which is called Antariksha, outer space. The distance between the sun and the circumference of the universe is 25 koti yojanas. It is described. So Bhurloka, in the area between Bhurloka and Bhurloka, is the sun. So in this way we can understand little bit. But we'll come back on that one, Prabhuji. At the moment,
Okay,
about the
thank you.
activities of the
Yeah,
people in
thank
the
you.
planet.
Because there is a little confusion because we consider the higher planet, higher facilities, and the inhabitant they can do higher activities, higher consciousness. But
Yes.
in that case, as a ghost body, ghostly spirits, they have to go to the hellish planet, going to down. So that's why it is confusion about it, because it's nearby the paradise, heavenly planet.
Yes, Prabhuji. So
Yes.
because their body is not made up of the earth, so they're a bit higher.
Yeah, higher and higher consciousness should be higher consciousness, but yeah.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji. In such a way, we can take they have got a different conscience than human beings. We'll come back to that one, Prabhuji.
All right.
So
Thank you, Guru. Thank
I'll find out those details and come back. Okay, thank you so much, Prabhuji. So now to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So letter to John Milner. Prabhuji, would you like to read this letter, Prabhuji?
okay.
March 24th, 1971, Bombay.
My dear John Milner, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter, undated, and have noted the contents. I am so glad to hear how both yourself and her Lord Harold Kantar have been working so nicely under the guidance of Gorgamuni Maharaj, Gorgamuni Maharaj, to push on Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement there in Tilashe, uh, Florida. Actually. Now I have word that both Gorgamuni Maharaj as well as Brahmananda Maharaj have gone to Pakistan as to my request. So, who is now in charge of Tileshe Center, Florida actually? Mm. If there are any question which may arise, you may correspond with Shaptarupa, the governing body representative of Southern USA, and he will be able to help you. Your preaching program there sound very encouraging, and I am glad to note how you are approaching in university official, etc. With our philosophy. So on this way, and Krishna will surely help you. The more you preach in the school and universities and distribute our books, that will be a success of our missionary um, propaganda. So far as you talking initiation from Brahmananda Maharaj, I have no objection, but it is the etiquette that in the presence of our spiritual masters, one does not accept disciples. In this connection, Swami Brahmananda may write me and I will instruct him, sorry, I will instruct him. Hoping this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, Abhay Saranamanda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Prabhuji, any comments, Prabhuji?
Yeah, it is actually. First thing it was mentioned actually. Uh, uh, so it has to be done by the senior devotee actually. At that time it was Gargamuni, whatever they are doing in Los Angeles. So it has to be done by senior devotees, especially Gargamuni guided them, and to push actually Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement. Actually, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement is actually we have to understand what is the Lord Chaitanya movement. The we know the is actually core vision is universal love of God. Actually, Krishna Prema. That is even on the whenever we do a holy name, what is the 10 offenses at that time we read at the end is a love to Krishna Prema. Actually, this ultimate goal we learn from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was his core vision about it, and it is congregation chanting, whatever this of our movement and actually many aspects in the Hare Krishna movement. Actually, Mahaprabhu mission is running. So actually, it is because at that time we have different caste division, other thing, but gender, religion, so-called religion, anything, anyone can come, any discipline, any no discrimination about it, about their education, gender, or anything. Anyone can join it. That is congregational chanting, inclusive to all. Actually, this is the mission. Actually, we can say they are promoting public chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Actually, we know that this is a holy name, and most effective way is spiritual practice in this age. What is it called in this age is Holy Jagannam Sankirtan, Jogodharma Harinam Sankirtan. That is coming from that in the Jogodharma. Because whatever we know the Sapta Jog, Trita Jog, Dapa Jog, but this age is Nam Sankirtan. And it is it has spiritual foundation through Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavad Gita as well. And and actually, this is the mission of what is the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mission: non-violence, vegetarian, respect to all, and connection with the soul to everyone to liberation from this level. Actually, this is the mission of Mahaprabhu mission. Is a long way to say, but actually, this is the another point. Actually, how the Gargamuni, the Brahma, as well as Brahmananda Maharaj, they are going to. This is the Mahaprabhu's mission, going to hellish place. Actually, to Pakistan. You know, Pakistan is a very danger condition. Pakistan, they are going. And Prabhupada mentioned, my devotee can go anywhere, any place, because they are very compassionate, because they are going to Pakistan and very challenging place, how to reach them, these people. So it was his request. Um, and still they are successful. Actually, there is a submission in still running in Pakistan. There is a temple in there. Although this is we cannot imagine how it was, how difficult Pakistan, as well as some devotees. And for example, Tamal Krishna Maharaj, another group, they went to China as well. So it's a very challenge for them to go with them. And now he was asking who is this in charge? They are in charge. How is going on this Los Angeles temple? He always taking care all this center, all this, how is going on. Not only he build up the building, not like that. He is the real managing everything correctly. How is going on everything, every temple. It is on his heart. How is it going on? And another point is actually they have to connect with Shatrupa Maharaj. Actually, Shatrupa Maharaj, he has written many books, very nice. Uh, he has given many preaching and publishing. Is a Shatrupa Maharaj now, and he was the actually GBC member of the Southern Americas, USA, and he can help. So, and preaching program is very nice. They understand that is Prabhupada understand that is it was very nice, and he is very happy. Whenever preaching program is going correctly, Prabhupada become happy. And another point is very important thing, to preach in the university. Why in the university? Because of to connect to the educated people, and educated people can preach other people. For example, it can be connection with the Prabhupada. Why he mentioned? After seeing his Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, at the first meeting, he mentioned, you will go to West. And Prabhupada confused to whom he is talking. He indicate it is you. You are the educated person. You will go to West because it is your responsibility. So that's why he was telling to connect with the university. Those who are educated people, those who study in philosophy, those studies other science or whatever this education, they have to connect to preach about Hare Krishna movement. This is a science of spiritual knowledge actually. And this is the thing, Krishna will help, surely, because Prabhupada not only theoretical knowledge, he knows his knowledge, it is applied knowledge. He got the result and he is telling to others. It is not as a hidden way. Not only that, but he get, it was difficult challenge way how to preach in the USA, difficult situation, but he applied. This is applied knowledge, and he knows Krishna will always help. and and as much as you will in the educational institution or a school, college, university, whatever this thing, and you will do book distribution, because whatever you are preaching, there's something momentary, you are discussing dialogue, but there is something books, that is another evidence. You have to do that, you have to distribute this thing, and then people will understand what is Hare Krishna movement, why you are doing, what is the philosophy, what is behind of that. It is actually no politics, no other thing. It is development, our connection with our hidden love of Lord God, and we have to connection with them. This is we have to be compassionate, and we have to preach correctly. And another point also, that is Brahmananda, he was very inspired by the Brahmananda Maharaj. But another thing, when his Guru Maharaj is present, actually Brahmananda Maharaj actually is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. When Prabhupada is there, then it is not right with the Guru's permission to give initiation to others. So, but he was inspired by Brahmananda, but as long as a Prabhupada was there, it is not etiquette. With that Guru's permission, from Guru can mention, oh, you can now do your initiation service to that disciple. But uh, Prabhupada, when present, he has to take initiation from Srila Prabhupada. So this is the etiquette. And he Prabhupada mentioned, I will instruct him. So this is the many things, many points actually. This is the and we are connection. We are all together is Prabhupada connection, Prabhupada message, Prabhupada knowledge. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees?
Prabhuji, I just want to hear, like, so Brahmanand Maharaj, what Brahmanand Maharaj was the disciple of Prabhupada.
Yes, Brahmanand and Gargamuni both are brothers. They are the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. They are the foremost disciples of Srila Prabhupada.
And then other who has written the letter, he wants to take initiation from them. It's like that. John wants to take initiation from Brahmanand Maharaj.
So actually, in this letter, they mentioned John was inspired by Brahmananda, but he mentioned to him. So if you inspired by him, fine. But whenever his spiritual master exists, he cannot take. This is not etiquette. So that's why it is not etiquette for our
Yes.
tradition.
Understand. Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji. Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. And then just a quick thing about the Maharloka. So it is called Antariksha from Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd Canto, chapter 5, 38. Residents there, Siddhas, Charanas, Vidyadharas, ghostly beings, and then their activities travel in subtle bodies, mystic perfections, worship of demigods. Okay, and that is space between earth and the sun.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Because it was mentioned they are only ghostly spirit. So, but the other three was not mentioned.
Yes,
Siddha, Charana, Vidyahara. But what is that? Oh, because we don't understand what is it. Saranas, Vidyahara. What is that?
so their travel in subtle bodies, mystic perfections, worship of demigods. That is their activities.
No, what is the definition of the inhabitant? Because second, third, what is that? Sarana, Siddha, maybe, sorry, Siddha is a perfection. And
Yes.
Sarana and Vidya, what is that?
Maybe I think, Prabhuji, would you like to find out those details and share, Prabhuji, next session?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Hare
it is there only mentioned ghostly spirit. That's why it's mentioned a Pisasha, Jakshasha. They are actually they have no actually spiritual knowledge actually. It's a pessimistic uh, uh, idea about the ghostly body.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. Yeah, we'll try to see that one. So maybe you can share those details, Prabhuji, in the next session if it is okay.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. We know in the material world, in the earthly planet, Bhurloka, this is what is that ghostly, or what is that? Material things. Just my question is not clear because our ghostly is running with our hand. For example, mobile phone, whatever we are doing, television, we are engaging different things. This is also ghost is coming from material things. Ghost with us actually.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Gossip, whatever we are doing, gossip or other thing, that is also this is against for devotional service.
Yeah, which is not spiritual, going without any proper objective. It's everything is ghostly. Prabhuji, maybe I'll share this one. I think you can have a look at
Yeah,
it.
please, because the idea was actually, you understand my point, because in the higher planet, keep only ghostly spirit because this is not clear understanding. Because yeah, because actually those who are in the material are those who are those who do suicide, commit suicides, wrong, ill motives, they can get the ghost body who without any devotional service. They have to go to lower planet. So that's why it's confusion about it.
Yes, Prabhuji. So here it is giving all the 14 planet systems cosmic with all references. This chat GPT. So I just put a question. Please explain the 14 planet systems and activities of inhabitants with exact verse reference.
Reference. Okay.
Yeah, with exact verse reference. It explains all these things. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Still we have to know. Yeah. Different. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam and from the first from the updates perspective. So today Monday evening we have our teachings of Lord Chaitanya at 8 p.m. and evening japa is 6:30 p.m. And also tomorrow is Gauri Purnima. Again we are doing the Lakshmi fundraise until afternoon, and then tomorrow afternoon we will contribute towards the temple. And also there is for the Historica, we received totally 171 pounds. Historica one, still Vipin Vihari Prabhuji arranged that one. He wanted us to make that one towards Chakrapani Prabhuji as well. So we do that one also tomorrow itself, tomorrow afternoon, along with the Gauri Purnima contributions. Okay, these are a few updates from me. And the devotees, if you have got any updates, kindly share. Otherwise, we shall conclude and continue with further japa. Okay, we shall conclude. पञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनन्तकोटि वैष्णववृन्द की जय, शिल
Jai.
प्रभुपाद की जय।
Jai.
Hare Krishna conscious day, everyone.